If you're looking for the best gaming phones, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we have included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the 10th position of our list, we have Sony Xperia 5 II. Sony makes several Xperia models targeted at gamers. The Xperia 5 II, launched in late 2020 and is the official smartphone of the Call of Duty Mobile World Championship Tournament. The Xperia 5 II differs from the Xperia 1 II in several key respects. The two phones share the same Snapdragon 865 processor and Adreno 650 GPU, but the Xperia 5 II has a slightly smaller screen, 6.1 inches compared to 6.5 inches. Both displays have a very wide 29:9 aspect ratio, but the screen in the Xperia 5 II is FHD+ rather than 4K. It may be lower resolution than the display in the Xperia 1 II, but it's a heck of a display. It's a triluminous display with Sony's X-Reality engine, a 120Hz refresh rate, and 240Hz blur reduction for silky smooth on-screen action. You can customize the screen settings for specific games, and it supports 240Hz touch scanning for very precise control. Although these features are clearly aimed at gamers, this isn't just a gaming phone. That superb display is brilliant for video, and the triple camera setup delivers impressive results. 5G connectivity is a must-have in a 2021 phone, and Sony's flavor of Android is easy on the eye. All-day battery life and fast but not wireless charging complete a very solid package. Moving on to the next at number 9 with Sony Xperia 1 II. If you're after the very best gaming phone of 2021, then there's a lot to like about the Sony Xperia 1 II. Not least that 29:9 aspect ratio, 6.5-inch 4K resolution screen, which means games are going to look vibrant and sharp whether you love space racers or cerebral puzzlers. Sony has packed all kinds of tech into this phone, including HDR support for the display and Dolby Atmos audio, so your gaming and movie watching is guaranteed to be as immersive as possible. That Snapdragon 865 processor and up to 12GB of RAM keep games ticking along nicely as well, and new this year is the introduction of 5G to the phone. Away from gaming, that triple lens rear camera is capable of some impressive shots while you're out and about, and it comes with Android 10 on board as well. Clean and largely free from bloatware, so you can get on with your gaming. Definitely worth investigating for your next gaming phone. The number 8 position is held by Xiaomi Black Shark 3. The latest handset in Xiaomi's Black Shark gaming line is just as impressive as the first two. It's packed with power and functionality, as well as a host of features that are going to appeal to people wanting a superior portable gaming experience. It's hard to pick a fault in anything the Black Shark 3 has to offer from a gaming perspective. And there's the Pro version too if you need a bigger screen. It's not a budget phone, but at a starting price of a little over £500 in the UK, this is very affordable considering what you get for your money, including a top-end Snapdragon 865 processor and an advanced cooling system. The 4720 mAh battery gives you plenty of time between charges as well, even when there are extended gaming sessions involved. With a generous 6.67-inch display and plenty of RAM, as well as some striking ergonomics, this is undoubtedly one of the best gaming phones at the moment. We also like the official accessories on offer, including the clip-on charger that lets you keep playing while you're using up the handset, and the separate gamepad that makes it easier to control games without touching the screen. Next at number 7, we have RAZER Phone 2. RAZER certainly knows what it's doing when it comes to gaming, and it's followed up with the impressive RAZER Phone with the even more impressive RAZER Phone 2. The screen is brighter, the speakers are louder, and there's more power under the hood to push those frame rates on the most demanding games that the Android platform has to offer. With a resolution of 1440 by 2560 pixels, the 5.7-inch display is super sharp at 513 pixels per inch, and with a 120Hz refresh rate, you shouldn't miss any of the action. Plus, an improved cooling system inside the chassis means the Snapdragon 845 processor and 8GB of RAM can really get to work without overheating, becoming a problem on the phone. Maybe the improved IP67 water resistance and dual lens 12MP plus 12MP rear-facing camera won't be of as much concern to gamers, but they mean the RAZER Phone 2 is also going to do an excellent job when it comes to being a normal smartphone too. Built for gamers by the gaming experts, this is the best gaming phone full stop for most users out there. The number 6 position is held by Oppo Find X3 Pro. If your ideal gaming phone is one that's just as capable for other flagship level activities as it is for gamers, the Oppo Find X3 Pro might find its way onto your shortlist. The 6.7-inch display on the Oppo offers a QHD panel, while its 5Hz to 120Hz refresh rate means you'll only get smooth performance when it's needed. That means you'll get the best of the phone while gaming, but save power when you're idly scrolling through menus or looking at photos. Speaking of which, the Find X3 Pro is fantastic for cameras too. There are two 50MP cameras, one for normal images, the other for ultra-wide. You also get a 13MP telephoto camera with 5x hybrid zoom and a 3MP macroscope lens for long distance and extreme close-up shots. Add to this mix is its Snapdragon 888 chip and 12GB RAM. The Find X3 Pro can easily keep up with dedicated gaming phones in terms of performance. Plus, its unique design with the camera bump flowing into the main body of the phone means it's much easier on the eyes than a device covered in bright colors and flashing lights. The only problems are, it's currently not on sale in the US. It's an option for our readers in the UK and beyond. It's also a very expensive phone at £1,099, which, while cheaper than some rival devices, is still a lot of money to spend. The number 5 position is dominated by Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus. If you want a well-rounded Android phone that can also handle flagship games, the Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus is a smart choice. The S20 Plus has a 120Hz panel and a Snapdragon 888 processor like all of this year's top flagships. It may only have 8GB of RAM, but that doesn't hold it back. It's still fast in every sense of the word. Plus, its 5G support extends to millimeter wave networks as well as sub-6 GHz ones, which allows for the quickest data speeds on the planet for when you're gaming online away from home. Although it does offer Xbox Game Pass support, the Galaxy S21 Plus doesn't offer much strictly in the way of dedicated gaming features though. It's just an all-around great and unfortunately kinda expensive flagship device. Moving on to the next at number 4 with OnePlus 9 Pro. If you want a high-end Android phone for a bit less than what most high-end handsets cost, and you want a peak performance for gaming without sacrificing on other amenities like design and camera quality, the OnePlus 9 Pro is a well-rounded proposition and a worthy recommendation. The OLED display on OnePlus's latest flagship measures 6.7 inches and packs a 1440p resolution, making this screen sharp as well as colorful. But the OnePlus 9 Pro rises toward the top of our best gaming phones list because of its dynamic 120Hz refresh rate, which makes for a remarkably smooth experience for the games that support it, like Fortnite. Even the touch sampling rate is boosted to 360Hz thanks to OnePlus's new HyperTouch technology, giving you the instant response you need to claim victory. Of course, the OnePlus 9 Pro succeeds in many other ways. It lasts long on a charge and supports faster wired and wireless charging than most other devices out there. It features 4 cameras on the back, which are now genuine rivals for the ones on an iPhone or Galaxy phone thanks to help from Swedish camera maker Hasselblad. And the OnePlus Pro 9 has phenomenal software that actually adds some usefulness to Android 11 as well as a handsome and easy to navigate user interface. All of this will set you back $1,079, which is unfortunately quite expensive, costing more than many of its rivals while only offering a modest set of gamer-friendly features. It's definitely worth the price if you want a well-rounded phone though. The number 3 position is held by Asus ROG Phone 5. If you are serious about your mobile games, and if you don't want to settle for anything less than the highest frame rates, crispiest graphics, and longest battery life, the Asus ROG Phone 5 is the device you need. Sporting a 6.78-inch AMOLED display with a variable refresh rate up to a max of 144Hz, the ROG Phone 5's screen is nearly flawless. Combined with a powerful Snapdragon 888 chipset and up to 16GB RAM, it'll take on any game you throw at it. There's also a large 6000 mAh battery with 65W charging, which will keep you playing for long periods without having to break to recharge. The focus on gaming is a blessing and a curse though. It means you have customizable RGB lights on the back, virtual trigger buttons on the side, and some powerful stereo speakers, which all add to the experience. However, lackluster cameras and no wireless charging mean the phone is missing some key versatility. Plus, that loud design may not be to your taste. If that isn't enough performance for you, there's also the limited edition Asus ROG Phone 5 Ultimate that adds more RAM and storage. But for most users wanting to focus on gaming above all else, the normal ROG Phone 5 is the phone to go for. Next at number 2, we have the iPhone 12 Pro Max. With a 60Hz screen and just 6GB of RAM, you might initially recoil from gaming on an iPhone. However, the iPhone 12 Pro Max offers incomparable power thanks to Apple's A14 Bionic chipset, which still outpaces the Snapdragon 865 Plus on the ROG Phone 3 even with half of the RAM. You also have to consider that a number of premier flagship mobile titles arrive on iOS first or through the Apple Arcade subscription program, which offers a hand-picked selection of quality games that aren't offered anywhere else. And they all look and run absolutely dazzlingly on the iPhone 12 Pro Max's 6.7-inch OLED display, even at a pedestrian 60Hz. It's also worth pointing out that the iPhone 12 Pro Max is a supremely well-rounded handset in areas beyond gaming, excelling in particular with its camera quality and lengthy battery life. That said, we can understand why someone in the market for a gaming phone may want to hold off before taking a plunge on the Apple's 2020 flagship handsets. It's on the expensive end of the phones on this list, has smaller than average storage, and doesn't even come with a charging dock. Apple charges separately for those these days. Finally, the number 1 position is dominated by Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. The new Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra may not look much like a gaming phone, but rest assured, this is one of the most powerful phones on the market. With the most advanced display, you'll find that can scale all the way up to a maximum of 120Hz or down to 30Hz or 60Hz to match the frame rate of on-screen content. But the Note 20 Ultra is more than just a powerful flagship. It's optimized to stream Xbox titles via Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and can even cast games to external displays via Samsung's DeX interface and Miracast. Whatever you play or however you play it, the Note 20 Ultra Snapdragon 865 Plus and 12GB RAM will ensure a smooth experience, so long as you have a stable internet connection for streaming, of course. You won't find the same extent of gamer-focused features in the latest high-end Note as you'd expect from the ROG Phone 3, like clip-on external cooling fans and customizable air triggers. Then again, if you need a powerful phablet for work as well as play, there's no choice more versatile than the Note 20 Ultra. It's worth mentioning that the $999 6.7-inch Galaxy Note 20 is a great device too, though it only peaks at a 60Hz refresh rate. That's all for today. We upload product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for the upcoming video notification.